Yeah, slowly but surely. I'm trying not to focus on. I don't want to get too emotional, and because I mean it is Texas A&M, it's a good team, so just trying to take it for what it is today, and then tomorrow is just another game.
Can Kamiko Williams really get emotional when playing with Humphrey?
I can. Granted, I've always told people I have too much pride to cry, but I can, and it might happen. I'll just look at Tabor. Probably just break down.
Yeah,
Tabor I'm gonna try not to.
Tabor said you told her don't look at me, or
oh
you're
yeah,
gonna lose
I told
it.
she's not allowed to look at me until tip off, when she's either calling for a ball or telling me there's a screen coming or something. So until then, we're not making eye contact. I refuse.
How has your relationship with her evolved over the years since freshman year?
Oh, I'm pretty sure y'all have asked the same question. Freshman year, we couldn't stand each other. Didn't talk. I mean, we'll say hello or goodbye, have a great day. Other than that, on the court, we looked like we got along. That's all that really mattered. But off the court, not so much. And now, she's the first person I want to talk to, whether I have a problem, I'm just having a good day, bad day, whatever it may be. I want to go see Tabor. And like the hugging and stuff we do, you would have never caught that 2-3 years ago. So we've come a long, long way.
What was the what was the turning point, you think?
I think it was probably me getting hurt and her having her knee issue before then, and I guess the injury just kind of brought us together. And we had something in common for the first time, so we had something to talk about. And then, you know, she started understanding me, I started understanding her, and we just built on that. So.
Kamiko, it's a huge game too. How do you get past the emotion of senior night and then totally refocus on what's at stake?
That's why my plan is that she won't look at me, so I can stay focused. Because I can't get emotional, because if I do, it's just going to be a wreck. So I'm going to tell her, stay in your box, I'm going to stay in mine. Let's get this W. Then we can cry and boo-hoo and do all that after the game. So we just got to stay focused.
Who's going to be here for your family? Who's going to make the game?
Everybody. My dad flew in, I think last night. So they're going to drive up tomorrow, and then I'll be here.
Considering what the expectations were from the outside for this team before the season, how much would it mean to win the SEC title? Would it be different than the others you've won in the past? Or?
Well, first of all, we'd have to tell Elsie she was right. And then on top of that, I mean, it'll mean a lot, you know, coming from a place where people don't think or expect much of you, and then you just prove them all wrong. That's all. It always feels good to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can speak for the team on that too. So it's gonna be a great feeling.
What do you think it would mean for Holly? What does it mean just for you guys to be a part of possibly Holly's first outright title?
It means a lot. I mean, she's been there. You know, she's been on the path. She knows what it takes to win, and for her to finally be the head coach and lead us the right way, I know it's gonna mean a lot to her. It's gonna mean a lot to us doing it for her. So we're just gonna celebrate and have a good time.
What about A&M specifically, and what challenges are they?
From what I've seen when they play Kentucky and, you know, the little scout that we've been doing, they're a great team, defensive team, athletic team. They go through Kelsey Bold, and just remembering her from AAU, big girl, she can play. So we're just going to have to try to shut her down, and point guard is really good too, from what Coach Law's been telling us. So our defense is going to be key, and getting the ball inside early.
Are you guys hesitant at all, just coming off a win against Arkansas? But it was a tough win. You guys had worked for that win.
No. I mean, Arkansas was a great team, but we weren't playing the way that we should have been playing. So just coming in at this game, we're just trying to refocus and get our mind right, because it is a big game, and so we know everybody's going to step up. Good thing is we have everybody back. So as far as like depth and stuff goes, I think we'll be fine, but our focus has shifted, and we're doing good.
You haven't lost since that Missouri game. How much of a turning point was that? What did you learn from that you've been able to take it the rest of the way?
Never take a team for granted. We talk about it all the time, but we finally had experienced it. And by us being a young team, you can tell players all day, you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that, but until you experience it, it's a whole nother perspective. So, I mean, we just took it in, we watched film, then we just left it alone. We just moved on. I mean, no point in dwelling on it.
Did it kind of help y'all realize you don't have that much of a margin for error and stuff?
Most definitely, and it spoke volumes to like our defense and what we're lacking and what we needed to pick up. So the next couple of practices, we just focus on what we needed to focus on.
Kamiko, everybody knows Tabor's strong and strong-minded person, but she said people don't realize how strong-minded you are and resilient. She never got yelled at by Pat like you got yelled at, did she?
No. No. Actually, I think I took a couple for her, but I love her. But I think that just comes back from my background, like my dad, and I couldn't really be, I guess, a baby to him all the time. You know, he told me to suck it up like every 5 seconds. So just learn to be on my own and stand my own ground.
See, Lady Vol fans see the funny you, the dancing and the singing. They don't.
I think that's
I don't
my
think,
like defense mechanism too. Like when things start to bother me, I try to just laugh and smile. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I'm alive. I really don't have many reasons to complain. It could be worse. So I just try to take it in and just move on from it.
So that's what happened. Tabor saw the real you, didn't you?
Yeah, I broke down in front of Tabor a couple of times, but she understands that's why we're here. We're connected.
Thank you, Miko.
No problem.
Thank you very much.